Hi, I'm John from Whitewater Vans, and I'm coming to you today from inside our latest build, the touring build. I wanted to do it in here because it's like a recording studio in here. It's so quiet, and I get to show off this wonderful build. This build has some unique features that I'm going to go through, including this large seating area that seats up to 6 people. It also turns into a huge bed. We have a full-size fridge and freezer. We have tons of counter space and storage, and a couple of unique features that you won't see on any other van. So stay tuned for just a couple minutes, and we're going to go through all the details. So as I mentioned, one of the primary features of this build is this large seating area up here in the back. It seats up to 6 people comfortably around a large table. We also have this small table configuration that allows you to have more of a coffee table atmosphere. It's great for working on a laptop or kind of relaxing at a pretty location somewhere. This whole seating area also turns into your bed in the evening. And there are 3 different bed configurations here. The whole back side right here is easily big enough for 1 person to sleep. So you can just lay down back here and have a great solo bed without having to take down the table or anything else. You just go to bed. You can also lay what I call platonic mode, where you take your backrests from the couch and you set them right across the middle right here, and both people can sleep lengthwise down both sides if you're out with friends or family. And then lastly, you have, of course, the big bed. In about 10 seconds, you can put this table down flat, you put the sides into the middle, and you have almost a king-size bed across the back. It's really huge and very comfortable. This mattress is 5 inches thick with a 1-inch memory foam topper on top, and it's extremely comfortable to sit on and to sleep on. The next major feature of this build is a full-size fridge and freezer. So often I see vans with an undersized fridge and no freezer, and folks are carrying along a cooler or a freezer or something like that, and it takes up so much of an already limited space. This van has a full-size freezer up top and a full-size fridge down below, just like you would have in a house. It's 10 cubic feet in total, and it allows you to store everything you could possibly want to take with you to keep cold, including your leftovers, your drinks, your condiments, and all kinds of various foods. When it's time to do your food preparation, we have nearly 8 feet of counter space across 2 separate counters. We have a microwave with a couple of extra features in it. It has a convection oven and a broiler built into it, so you can do toasts and whatnot inside the microwave oven. We also have a 2-burner induction cooktop, so everything you could need for food preparation and lots of space in the main living area of the van. When it's time for cleanup, we also have a deep stainless steel sink with hot and cold running water, as well as a little soap dispenser right next to it. This is probably a good time to mention a couple of the standard features on all of the Whitewater vans. As you can see, we have upholstered walls, we have a beautiful wood stained cedar ceiling, and we have a rugged coin dot floor. And this is insulated throughout with thin slate insulation and Havelock wool. We have an S-bar heater to keep things warm in the wintertime, and we have an air conditioner in the back to keep things cool in the summertime. We also have a max air fan up front so that you can circulate fresh air and keep things fresh. Let's talk about plumbing and electrical. The system has 37 gallons of fresh water, and 4 gallons of that is a hot water tank. So you've got hot and cold. We also have an exterior spray dock / outside shower that's at the sliding door as well as the back door. So you can spray things off or take a hot shower at either door. That 4 gallons of hot water is kind of a superheated hot tank. So you can dial it down and get much more real use hot water out of that 4 gallons. I've taken a 15-minute shower with this before, and it's very comfortable and lasts quite a while. The electrical system has 500 to 900 amp hours of lithium iron phosphate battery capacity. You heard that right, 500 to 900 amp hours. This particular van has about 560, but we can go up to 900. It has a 3 kilowatt inverter. We use almost Victron components exclusively, and it's a very state-of-the-art system. So it has heaters built into the batteries. It has a Victron GX, Servo GX that monitors all the components, and it has a Victron GX touchscreen display. That touchscreen display allows you to see your tank gauges, so your fresh water and your gray water and any other tank gauges that you want to see. It has temperature sensors, so you can tell the temperature inside the van, the temperature outside the van, the temperature in your electrical components, and it has the ability to program alerts and warnings, so you can get an alert if things get too cold, or if things get too hot, or if a tank gets full, or if a tank gets empty. So a really wonderful system that Victron has through their GX platform. All of that Victron data is also available through their remote management portal. So you can just log in on a website and you can see all of your statistics for the current stats for how your van is doing, as well as historical data for charts and graphs of how it's been doing over time. That includes both all of your charging sources, all of your consumers of the electricity, and your temperatures and your sensors. Really a great system. At the beginning of this video, I alluded to a special feature that you won't find on any other van, and this is it. These vans are cavernous inside, and it's a travesty not to use all the space that you have available. When you put down this table, you'll notice that the bed is exactly the same height as the countertops, and there's nothing blocking the length. So you can fit 4-foot by 8-foot sheets of plywood, foam board, wall board, whatever you might need to carry. You can fit 4 by 8 sheets of material in here. And there's also, down below, there's an open passageway all the way from the back doors all the way up to the front. So depending on the size of your van, you can fit up to 16 feet boards or pipes. So you can use this as a work van all week long and then use it for recreational RV purposes on the weekend. It also has this whole rear bed platform that I'm sitting on removes from here in about 1 minute, and you have wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling access at the rear of the van where you could fit HVAC components, washers, dryers, refrigerators, you name it. You've got the full space of your van back here, floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall, in just a couple of minutes. So don't waste the space that's in your van. Use it as much as you possibly can. As I was getting ready to wrap up this video, I realized I hadn't showed you anything about the toilet system yet, so I thought I'd do that real quick and then say, hey, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe if you like this content, and check back for more. But first, let's take a look at this toilet system. It is a separating composting toilet, and it is right here at the end of the counter. And the nice thing about that is two things. First of all, you still have the entire hallway of your van for the evening. So we open this up in the evening, and then we can both use it throughout the night. So it's a sort of out of the way spot. It's also really easy to access it. When I want to clean it out or dump it, I can just open the sliding door and it's right there to take outside. Separating toilet, so all of your urine is just easy to dump separately. And the solids container can be either composting or a bag system. So there's a variety of ways to use this toilet system. It's lightweight. This particular one is a Julka Gotta Go. Really love the toilet. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.